Live 107.7 FM, it's your boy UL on the bass here today. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Oh man, we got, listen. We got some good words for you today. We're talking about who's the Hebrews, who the true Jews are. We're going to talk about that. We're going to go through a track. We're going to come back, have a little conversation, talk about it, keep moving, bumping some of that good gospel music, all things gospel here on the base. Live YouTube, live Twitter, live Facebook, live everything. SoundCloud, get us on SoundCloud, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, whatever it is that you got. Cell phones, apps, the base, get the app. It's called The Base Radio Show. We started the show back in 1997. This is a hip-hop R&B show, and it's the show to get you military-minded. So if you want to get military-minded, then you're going to get your first pieces, first steps, first tools to fight this war with. I'm going to tell you about who's the Jews, who the real Jews is. It's going to a track right here. It's your boy UL. Let's check it out.
Let's go!
God Overdose Mixtape.
The hottest mixtape in the world!
Live 107.7 FM. All right, so here's she right here. Listen, I don't need to grab no books. I don't need to do none of that. I'm not grabbing no books because, this is not the show. I have this on DVD, so you can go on DVD and on CD. So you can go to the website and get the actual CD, and I have that made available for you. But let me just ask a real simple question. I have a real simple question for you that I want to just put out there. Now, if the African-American people wasn't the Jews or wasn't the Hebrews, right? We're not the Jews, we're not the Hebrews, we're just some black people, right? Let me ask you this question. In the book of Deuteronomy 28, it said, the Lord said that his people will go out on ships, right? They'll go out on ships. Their babies will be taken from them in the book of Deuteronomy. So go to Deuteronomy, go past the 16th verse and start reading from the curse all the way down. So now what I get is, how do you have the people of God being Caucasian, right? Well, just go with me for a second. How do you have the people of God being Caucasian, right? Okay, and I'm gonna come back to that point as well. How do you have the people of God being Caucasian? And all the curses that took place in the book of Deuteronomy 28 fell upon the people in West Africa. That whole region was called Ghana. The whole region was called Ghana, right? So how do you have, listen to me now, how do you have the people, the black African people in Ghana, go in slavery, on ships, on boats, their kids taken from them, and God said that you're going to have to you're going to go to a nation that you're greater than, and you're going to have to serve that nation that you're greater than. And that part is going to hurt you because you know who you are. It's going to be inbuilt that you know who you are, but you don't know who you are. You know that you're something great, but you don't really know. But you know that these people, if you had a chance, an opportunity, that you would beat them hand and feet. You know that you can beat them. You know that you're better than them. And guess what? God said, he said, my people are better than all the people of the world. My people should be highlighted and should be lifted up as the people of the world. And guess what we're doing? We see the people that they call the Jews are the Caucasian people over there in Israel today. So they calling them Jews, right? But guess what? They said they lost 6 million. Okay, so they lost 6 million people. But this African group of people in West Africa that had nothing to do with Northeast Africa lost over 6 million people in the transatlantic slave trade. Lost over 6 million. That's all documented. So, and we're crying about a Holocaust, over 6 million. And guess what? They was readjusted, basically reinvented. And the government of America got together with Europe, came in, and just snatched down the people of Palestine, the Palestinians. They were already living there. It wasn't even Israel. It was called Palestine. And came in, plundered these people, kicked them out of their own land. Imagine you're paying your bills, you're paying your rent, you got your home, you got your kids, and a war just come out of nowhere, kick you out, draw a border, and now you looking at your own house from a border and from a different group of people swimming in your house. Imagine that. And even the government, your own government, saying, we don't know how this happened. And America was behind this. America was behind this because it's all a system created, authorized by God. Now, whatever we did as a people, it sure pissed God off. But you have to know that it pissed God off so much that we're still killing each other today. We don't know who we are, and we're killing each other today. Because God looked into the future and he seen what was going on in the present and looked in the future and seen that we are the fewest people of the world, but we're the most question-asking but dumb people of the world, that we ask questions on everything. We question even our Lord and Savior that came to save us, to be our king, to deliver us, but we questioned him and hung him on the cross. You understand that? And still today, we put everything in question. You put me in question. As I'm speaking to you right now, and I'm in question about who I am, what I do, what I've done, where I'm at. You questioning me as I speak. But guess what? I don't give about what you question or how you feel. I'm just here to deliver the truth. I don't care if you like it or don't like it. The Lord told me, listen, I didn't want to do this. I wanted to do it in fun and play with it on the radio and play with the women and have a whole different kind of show. But I wasn't able to rest. I wasn't able to have peace. And I said, Lord, I'm going to do it, and I'm going to have some peace out of this thing. And I'm going to do my job, and I'm going to take it all over America. I'm going to take it wherever God leads me to take it. Wherever he give me the strength to take it, I'm going to take it. And I don't care if I get kicked out of churches, out of radios, out of this country. I don't care. I'm going to take the truth that my people going to know the truth of who they are and who stole it from them. And we need payback, all right? So it's not a question on conversation. It's not a question on should we have a conversation about what's going on. The question is, who's to blame and who gonna pay it back? That's the question that Caucasian people don't want to answer. We clearly know who to blame. Okay, so we got the person who we gonna blame. Now we just need to pay it back. We don't need to talk about who's at fault. No, you didn't do it, but your grandfathers, we talking not even 300 years ago. We talking about if you're going to be that dumb, just go ahead and click off now. We know who to blame. We got the people to blame. But we didn't do it. That's how you got all these little, we wasn't the ones. We know you wasn't the ones that did it. You ain't going to be the ones that come out your pocket to pay it back. It's the American government system that called the people that they stole from a country, called them 2/3 of a human being, made them work for hundreds of years, beat them, didn't pay them anything, owed them trillions of dollars, and owed the world trillions of dollars. We about 20 trillion dollars in debt. And they're giving billions of dollars to the Caucasian, their own people that are not the people of God. Let me say this. let me say this. If God don't destroy America and destroy 2/3 of our military, because I see the setup is already setting itself up with this president. God allowed Trump to get in, allowed him with his provocative ways to get in to create World War III so that he can destroy part of America. It's already set. I don't even know what y'all talking about or waiting on. It's already set. You already see coming from the north, there's Korea. Coming down from the south, there's Iran. Then we're going to come from the east, there's China. You don't think America's going to get ripped apart? That's payback. Because you can't take God's people, beat them. He might have set out the curse, but you can't take God's people, beat them, castrate them, destroy them, and God just sit back and go, oh, okay. But hold on. Let's back up a little bit. Let's talk about the people that's there now. Let's talk about Jerusalem. Over half of Jerusalem and the men out there are gay, homosexuals, faggots. Those are supposed to be God's people. Now, where are we with this? Where are we at with this? We have the people of God that don't even, the people that they call these God's chosen people that are all based in nothing but a false religion. They worship the religion. They don't worship the true God. They said his son is nothing but a prophet. Jesus, this is what the American people call him, Jesus, right? From the Hebrew name, his name is Yeshua. From the God's name, it's Yah. So we got these, you know what? I'm going to go into another song. I'm just going to go into another song, you know, and we're going to come back and we're going to talk a little bit. Go into another song, all right? We got more conversation, all right? So let's go into this and we'll be right back. Yes. 107.7 FM. This is the Base Radio Show, getting you military minded.
I done been through a lot this week. The devil try to take me out this week. He had me all bundled up in the closet. Hit me 5 times in the back with the rockets. How you still here? How you still walking? It's the grace of God, I'm still talking. If you knew what I've been through, then you probably wouldn't treat me the way that you do. He done made a way out of no way. When I was locked up, face 28, how come my kids deal with that?
Live 107.7 FM, it's your boy, UL. What's happening? How y'all feel? Yes. Hey, so listen, that'd be a serious travesty if the wrong people were snatched. Who made the mistake? Was it God or was it man? Who made the mistake? So did they snatch the wrong people? So let's just, hold on for a second. Let's just give the credit to them, all right? Let's just give the credit to them for a second or two, all right? So, let's just give the credit to them. No, let's just let the Caucasian people over there in Israel let's let them have that for a minute, all right? So let's just hold to that real quick. If they're the people of God, right? That's who God chose, right? So then who are we? Who are the African-American people? And who are these people that look just like us that's scattered all around the world? Do you know that there's people that look just like me, just like my daughters, just like our sons, look just like us in India? Did you know that there's a whole community of our people in India and they're not African? Do you know I can tell my people anywhere in the world? Because I know the difference between how the Africans look and how we look. We have a very similar look to each other. We range from jet black to light skin to caramel to light to light to light. But we have a certain look. And the Africans know that we don't look like them. We're the same color, but we don't look like them. So when you say that y'all was selling your own people out, no, we wasn't. It was the Africans that were already in the land before us when we migrated down to West Africa. They seen us come in. They seen us take over. It's just like the Mexicans. We know who we are. We can see the Mexicans coming in because they don't speak English. The way they move, we can see that. And if it came down to us pointing them out, we'd be like, yeah, I think that the Mexican lady over at the subway, she couldn't really speak English. I think she might be illegal. ISIS go over there and get that Mexican lady there. We can point them out because we have experience that they don't speak English and they don't move like we move. We know. Go and check it out. Right? See? So that's what we're talking about, right? So that's what we're talking about. They pointed us out. They rounded us up. And it looked like it was our own people. Listen, we'll come back to that, all right? We have a lot to talk about. I'm going to give it to you. I got it all on CD. I got it all on CD for you. You can go to the website and you can get it, all right? We're going to talk. I get excited, all right? You don't mind. You know what? I don't care if you mind or not. This podcast is world famous, worldwide. Our radio station's worldwide, 107.7 FM, 8 million people in Orange County, 10 million people in Los Angeles, so we don't care what you think, what you say. You can like us if you want. If you want to keep hearing the BS in the streets, you want to keep on believing the lies, go ahead. But if you want the truth, the boss going to give you the truth. I ain't your boss, but I'm the boss of this truth right here. And if you want to research it, research it. You want to do it, research it. You find out. And I'm going to have it where you can call in and let me know, all right? It's your boy UL. Let's go into another track.
This your boy A to the J. You know what I'm saying? I just had this incredible, awesome experience. I just wanted to share it with you. Whoever listening to this, you know what I'm saying? Just going through all the street life, and drugs, and demonic forces coming over my mind. I got on my knees and left my hands, and it just felt like heaven on earth when the Lord touched me. You know what I'm saying? I thank God that He touched me with His Spirit, and it's the greatest feeling ever, right here on earth, and I call it heaven on earth. You did.
Hey girl, why don't you give your life to God? I heard you been going through, we can fly away like an astronaut. I found a city and it's not far away. I know a better life, I know a better place. I call it heaven on earth, heaven on earth, heaven on earth. Hey girl, why you looking like that? You too beautiful to be looking so sad. God got a lot of plans for you, but you can't see that from the gangster in you. I'm on my way to church, we just vibing, we just chilling. It's about God, this is how we living. She said the last time she went to church, the pastor tried to holler at her. Ever since then, she ain't been back. She been like,
live on 7.7 FM, what's that? It's your boy UL, the world famous bass radio show, started in 1987. The world famous bass radio show. The world famous bass radio show. Get it on your app. Get the app. The world famous bass radio show. Get the app. The world famous bass radio show. Get the app. The bass radio show. Get the app. I think y'all got it right now. All right, so I want y'all to do y'all due diligence and do y'all research. It's the afternoon power lunch show. We're going to get on out of here. Hey, man, I love y'all. Listen, we're going to be back talking. I ain't going to fake front. I ain't going to do none of that. If y'all want some real talk, I'm going to give it to you. If you want that little Sesame Street stuff, go ahead and turn to another station. This ain't no racism here. It's all love. If it ain't one give love, it ain't nothing. If I ain't loving right, then I ain't right. So, but if I'm telling you the truth, that's what I'm going to tell you. I get beat for it. I go through all that I need to go through to get you this truth, all right? All right, I love y'all. Be peace. Be in peace. Be blessed. I love you. Tomorrow we'll talk again.
And we can have it right here, right where we stay. The devil's on the alert, and he's lurking. He want us to die, he want us to live in sin. But let me let you know, the gate's wide open for us, we can make it in. Hey girl, why don't you give your life to God? I heard you been going through, we can fly away like an astronaut. I found a city and it's not far away. I know a better life, I know a better place. I call it heaven on earth, heaven on earth, heaven on earth.